Today, we are going to take a close look at the Besarme 4-pack graph paper notebook in A5 size. I will share my impressions of how these notebooks perform in everyday use. For technical reasons, I am unable to include direct footage of the unboxing or the product itself, so this review will be shown as a screencast. That said, everything I discuss comes from using the product and examining its details carefully. The Besarme graph paper notebook set includes 4 separate A5 journals, each spiral-bound and protected by a waterproof plastic cover.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
At first glance, the design is simple, but it stands out for practicality. The spiral binding allows the pages to turn smoothly and stay flat, which is especially useful when taking notes quickly or when working on math problems, diagrams, or engineering sketches. The grid paper layout is consistent across all pages, with squares that are easy to read and precise enough for technical drawings or structured note-taking. The waterproof plastic cover feels sturdy and adds a layer of durability. If you often carry notebooks in a backpack or bag with other items, you'll appreciate that it resists bending and prevents damage from accidental spills. However, while the cover is protective, it does add a slight stiffness that makes the notebook less flexible than softcover alternatives. For people who prefer something that bends easily, this might be a drawback. The size is A5, which means it is compact enough to carry daily without taking much space, but still large enough for comfortable writing and sketching. For students, especially in math or science classes, the grid layout helps organize equations and graphs neatly. Professionals in engineering, architecture, or technical fields will also find it practical. That being said, the smaller page size can feel limiting if you are used to working on larger sheets of graph paper, so it depends on your workflow. The paper quality is decent and holds up against most pens and pencils. Regular ballpoint pens, gel pens, and pencils write smoothly without noticeable bleed-through. Heavier ink, like fountain pens or markers, may show some ghosting on the other side, so if you rely heavily on those, you should take this into account. One of the highlights is that you get 4 notebooks in a single pack. This makes it economical for long-term use, and you can dedicate each notebook to a different subject or project. It is convenient for students who want to separate class notes or for professionals who need multiple journals for different areas of work. The overall design is minimal and functional, without decorative elements. For people who enjoy customization, the plain covers make it easy to add labels, stickers, or personal touches. The spiral binding is solid, but like with most spiral notebooks, it can catch slightly on fabric or edges when sliding into a bag. You will find a link to buy this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. From personal use, one of the strongest points of this Besarme set is reliability. The combination of a firm plastic cover and durable paper makes it better than many cheaper graph notebooks that bend or tear easily. The downside, as mentioned earlier, is the occasional ghosting with heavy ink and the somewhat rigid cover. These are not deal breakers, but worth knowing before you buy. If you are looking for notebooks specifically for bullet journaling, you might find the plain grid style slightly plain compared to dotted or decorated journals. However, for pure functionality, it is excellent. In summary, the Besarme 4-pack graph paper notebook A5 offers strong value for students, professionals, and anyone who needs reliable graph paper journals. It is durable, practical, and affordable, with a few small limitations. If you need a compact, sturdy, and versatile notebook, this set is worth considering. Thank you for watching this review. If you found it useful, please subscribe to the channel and like this video to support future reviews.